Hey everybody, it's week one. Woohoo! We're super excited that you guys could join me this week. I am very pumped to say camp is underway. Week one of specialty camp has been doing awesome. We've been having a lot of fun activities, a lot of different games, the adventure camp and s'more swimming and Legos and engineering for kids and all the animals that Miss Claire is bringing with our Week of Wild, and all that fun stuff is going on, and we're having a great time, and we're very excited to have you get your kids here and make this camp super special for us. I'm here to talk a little bit about what we're doing right now. We're going through staff training. We have 70 staff that are here, and all of our staff are getting trained in a myriad of different things. Thank you to the Amherst Police Department for coming in and helping out with some of the trainings, as well as the UB Police Department coming in to help out with some of the trainings. That was super great of them to come out and make sure that we're prepared for camp and make sure all the kids are prepared this summer when we go through our fire drills and emergency procedures and all that fun stuff. The other thing is staff, we're going through child abuse prevention. We're going to do how to play with kids, developmental levels. What's it like a day at camp? What do I bring? What's swim lessons like? Today we learned about all of our swimming, and you guys are going to have super fun next week with swimming. But we learned about our new swim lessons, how Jonathan, our aquatics director, is engaging with the kids. Parents will learn about our buddy board and all of the fun stuff to make sure the kids are safe, happy, and healthy here at Camp Centerland. And I'm very excited to be here and talk to them about that. We also talk about our mission and our vision and our values and all of the things that make Centerland Centerland. And those things are very important to us, and we want to make sure that, we are represented here, and the Jewish community feels that we are representing their culture and values very well. And I'll be honest, I'm a little biased. I think we are. So thank you to the staff. Thank you for all their hard work. I'm going to thank you everybody for the hard work you're going to do the rest of the summer. But we're really excited to have you guys on staff right now. I'm wearing my goofy camp hat. This is what you're going to see. So when you come on camp, if you're looking for me, I'm going to be in my green shirt just like the rest of the staff, and I'm going to be in my camp hat. So make sure you find us when you need us. I'm also here to talk a little bit about next week. So this is your weekly newsletter for camp week 2. We are talking about the week of July 2nd through July 6th. Want a quick reminder that there is no camp on the 4th of July, which is a Wednesday, but camp will be here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So no camp on Wednesday, but we'll have the rest of the 4 days kind of packed and going great. Some things as we gear up for next week, we want to talk to you a little bit about what to bring and what not to bring to camp. I know I've gone through this a little bit in other videos, but I want to make sure we're reiterating all of these great things so we are all on the same page. What should you bring to camp? Well, you're going to bring a smile. You're going to be ready to have fun, energy, and maybe a little kookiness, because let's face it, we're all a little kooky. Even Steve, he's a little kooky too. But I also want you to bring is a swimsuit and a towel that you're going to swim with and use. We want to make sure everybody's wearing sneakers and closed-toed and closed-heel shoes. So what that means is we shouldn't be able to see any skin or sock in your foot or on your foot. We want to make sure that you're wearing completely closed-toed shoes. We have a lot of sticks, a lot of twigs, and for our third graders and up, you won't be able to do any of the ropes course if we can see your toes or your heels. So we want to make sure that everybody's safe, and it's important that we're all doing that together. Trust me, I do it. My staff does it. The only one without sneakers here at camp is Steve, but he's a hippopotamus, so they're covered from top to bottomus, right? Okay, the next thing I want to make sure you bring with you is your lunch. Again, you could purchase lunch from the Rogue Cellar. And I've given information on that in the past, so you can watch another video. Also, you could send them in a bag lunch. We are putting it in the refrigerator, and so it's being refrigerated every single day and then brought out to them. We do have milk available every day for a child who wants it. We're not requiring anybody to have it, but it's available if they want it. It's the pint containers of milk, and that's what they get, one of those, and supplemented by whatever else you send them in with, and or water. Water everywhere. And that's one of the key messages I want to say. Next week's weather as of now, is hot. Hot. Super hot. Monday in the 90s, mid to upper 90s as of the last time I looked at the weather. And so you need to make sure you send your kids in with a water bottle. Tons of water stations, but water bottles are a necessity here at camp. We'll be filling them up all day, reminding the kids that they need to drink, because water is the best way to stay hydrated, and water is what we need. I'm going to ask to refrain from sports drinks as much as possible, maybe sending in with just one. That's fine, but water's the important part. I'm also going to ask that you don't send in soda. Soda doesn't hydrate anybody. It just is sugar, and we want to make sure our kids are healthy and safe here. The next thing I want to talk a little bit about is what not to bring to camp. I think there's a pretty long list, but the really thing that's top on our list is cell phones. They don't need them. Mom, Dad, you can call us. We'll make sure that you're all set for the summer and that there's plenty of ways to get a hold of your children. But sending them with a cell phone, we already this week for specialty camps have had issues with kids carrying their cell phones on them. And we want to make sure if they're carrying on them, they're away in a bag. The JCC, Camp Centerland, is not responsible for lost or items of that nature. However, they're breaking them out and they're playing with them. And we want to make sure that they're engaged here with all the fun and exciting activities that you've signed them up to do with. So don't send them in with the cell phones. They don't need it. We got plenty of stuff for them to do. It's going to be super fun. All right. Next, what I want to do is give you a little bit of information about contacting us. We are getting phone calls back as soon as we possibly can. It can take a little bit. So once you leave a message, if you leave a detailed message, we can kind of resolve the issue if it's just information passing and then give you a call back that it was done. But also understand if you're trying to get a hold of me throughout the summer, I'm going to be out of the office most of the day, out at camp, working with your kids, playing with your kids. I'll be coming in at lunchtime, and then I do a lot of my work when carpool starts and all of that stuff. So around 4 o'clock is when I start to address the issues. If it's an emergency, call, talk to Doris. She can get the message to me as soon as possible, and I'll give you a call back as soon as I can. But other than that, I want to make sure that you understand that we're not neglecting calls, but it just is 200 parents who are coming next week to camp, and there's only one of me. So you may get a call back from a unit leader. Those are the people who are working directly with your kids. So I want to make sure you're hearing that. The phone number to give us a call here at Camp Centerland, again, is 716-817-0177. Again, get a pen. You got it? Write it down. All right, cool. 716-817-0177. Or you can email us at campcenterland@jccbuffalo.org. campcenterland@jccbuffalo.org. That's our contact information, and we want to make sure that everybody has that and a way to get a hold of us. A lot of fun things are going to be happening next week. Our specialty camp is wrapping up. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so we're going to be halfway through week 1 of camp. We still have some spaces if you're in specialty camp to join us for the next week. We need your registrations in by the end of the day, Thursday, so we can be prepared for your campers on Monday. Excuse me. So that's all I really have for you a little bit. Keeping the videos nice and short, parent newsletters. We're going to be videotaping them every Tuesday and then emailing them out to parents. So check us out on Facebook. If you're watching us live, thank you so much. We'll be emailing the link once it's posted onto our YouTube page and posted on our website. So feel free to go back and watch some videos. Steve's in most of them. I'm here in all of them. Next week, we're going to have some fun. I'm seeing if I can get some staff to come in and join me for the video. It'll be super fun. But let us know if we can do anything for you. We're very excited to have you guys here at camp. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, don't stop. I totally forgot to go through this. There's some confusion as the drop-off times for the program. My mistake. I wanted to make sure that you guys understood what specifically the drop-off and pickup times are. So we have 2 locations. I'm going to talk about the first location is down at the Holland building. We're located right next door in the Temple Beth Zion TBZ, and we are in there for their AM and PM care. AM starts for both locations 7:30 a.m. So if you've paid for AM care, you could drop them off as early as 7:30 a.m. All right? The next is at Temple Beth Zion. The bus leaves at 9. You need to be there by 9 because it leaves at 9:05. It's pulling out of the driveway, 9:05. All right? Then the next is here at Camp Centerland. Camp Centerland actually, again, AM Care starts at 7:30 over here on the tennis courts. If you came in and dropped them off today, we were playing some Neil Diamond. Woohoo! Love Neil Diamond. And from there, we take care of the kids, have some fun games, activities, board games, a lot of Foursquare. And then from our AM Care, the parent drop-off starts at 9:15. Now, we're working really hard to get there a little early, which is fine, but we will definitely be out there by 9:15. So pull up, stay in your cars. Do not get out. Do not let your kids out. We need to make sure that all the kids are safe. Also, just so you know, at drop-off and pickup at both locations and across the camp, we are making and asking parents to sign their kids in. I know we have the passports in the window, but we are asking parents to sign them in. It's another layer of safety for the kids. Safety is a number one priority. You can ask me. You can ask any of my staff. They've been hearing it all week. But we need to make sure that the kids are safe. And having an adult sign them in and out is important. You don't have to get out of your car for carpool. Nick, who's leading our carpool for sign in, sign out, he'll be giving you the clipboard to sign them in and sign it out, but it is a requirement. Do not drop your kids and have them walk. Do not drop your kids and have them walk. This includes Discovery and our CITs. CITs are campers. The state defines anyone under the age of 16 as a camper, and we need to account for them. So you're going to sign them in every day and sign them out at the end of the day. Okay, on the transverse, 4 o'clock yesterday was a little shaky first day of camp. We got a little better today. We're going to get a little better by the end of the week. But 4 o'clock is when pickup starts. Get in line a little early so you can get in there, and we'll get you in and out as fast as we can. Again, getting your kids into the cars. You're going to talk to Nick. Jonathan is also up there. So Nick, Jonathan, and Mike Lovering are the 3 guys who are going to be running the show on top of our awesome staff that'll be opening doors and getting kids in and out of the car. What happens from there is that starts at 4 o'clock, and any kids that are left over are going to be moved to extended care. Well, if they get moved to extended care and they're not signed up for it, parents, you're going to be charged the $50 for the week. We have a day charge of $20, but if you think about it, you're using it more than twice a week, you might as well pay for the full week. And so we want to make sure that everybody understands extended care starts when carpool ends and all the cars are gone. We're getting them out around 4:15, hopefully by the end, 4:20, and all the kids are off property and everybody else left over is going to go to extended care. The bus leaves Camp Centerland at 4 o'clock. So 4 o'clock it rolls out. It should be getting down to Temple Beth Zion at 4:30, and that's where pickup is. Anything after that, a first initial arrival, you get put into PM care and get charged for PM care down there, and both PM cares end at 6:30. I apologize. There was some confusion. Some parents, maybe I wasn't as clear in my letter. I wasn't as clear in my last emails and messages, but I want to let you guys know signing the kids in and out is a requirement that we will be making sure happen every year from this year forward. We are required by some of our social services organizations. We're required for the safety of the kids, and we're going for American Camp Association accreditation, which will require a signature of an adult or guardian that's going to sign them in and out. So we're starting that process this year, and this is how we're working. So I'm going to go back to before I cut out. Thank you so much for joining us. Very excited to have your kids here next week. If you need anything, give us a call. The number here is, again, 716-817-0177, 716-817-0177, or a faster way is to email Doris or myself at campcenterland@jccbuffalo.org. Sorry, I'll do that one more time. It's campcenterland@jccbuffalo.org. All right. Thanks, guys. A little long one for this week, but I wanted to make sure everything was covered. We'll see you guys next week, and have a great day. Bye. Have a good one.